yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Born and dead, saved by love, count my blessings from above. Though in darkness, have no fear. Light will shine on those holding near. They know that sorrow they will pass. For I know in this life there will be some pain, but remember that love, yes it will. Love will reign. Yeah. Love will reign. Yeah. In my heart, I believe it. Love will reign. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Have a vision. It's clear and plain. People live and laugh, smiling again. Oh, see the children, they know no pain. Far from pressure, stress and strain. Oh, sorrow, they will pass. For I know in this life there's gonna be some pain, but remember that love, yes it will. I know. Yeah. Love will reign. Gotta believe it. In my heart, I truly believe sun will shine again, and love, I can hardly wait. We'll all be together. There'll be peace, peace, sweet peace, happiness and joy forever. Oh, yeah. One day, someday, pain will be over and love will reign. They won't last, for I know in this life there's gonna be some pain. But in the end, love will reign. Yeah. Love will reign. Said it in His word. We've been made, endure the night. Love will conquer all. Love will win the fight. So don't be discouraged. Don't be dismayed. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. Hate will be crushed, fear will be gone, love will remain and go on and on. Though the road seems rough, my friend, we know how the journey ends. Oh, yeah. La, da, da, da. La, da, da. La, da, da. Oh, oh.
Love will reign. I'm Marcus Holmes, and no, I'm not outside. I'm not outside, but I wanted to come for just a moment because there is an extreme heat advisory, at least there was earlier, a bit earlier. And I wanted to make sure that I popped on for just a few minutes because from the inside out, I want to just stand here and tell you a little bit about from the inside out. But no, we're not outside today, but we're going to be going back outside next week and the week following. And you don't want to miss the opportunity to win some tickets to go with us outside. One of our inside Love and Stuff members, who is an amazing comedian extraordinaire here in the Metro Detroit area, is right within our Love and Stuff community. She is going to be live at a comedy shop. So if you're in the area, we want to give you a chance to win some tickets to attend that show. I'm going to be there and other people from the Love and Stuff community. So stick tight so we can tell you about that. But today, because of the heat advisory, it was supposed to feel up to 105 degrees. I'm with it. And I wanted to get outside into nature. Now, there are tons of you that go outside in nature in 105 degrees. I am not one of them. Okay. But I want to tell you, do you believe that what you have going on the inside can create something different for you on the outside? Want to share this very quickly, and I'm not going to take very much of your time because it's going to get dark and I got to get out of here. But listen, there's this extremely beautiful young woman. I'm going to call her young because she's younger than me, 38, who, by all estimations, I think, could step out into the world. I won't say her city or place, could step out on the scene and become Ms. America. Statuesque, body, yaddy, yaddy, natural, beautiful, deep, rich, almond colored skin. Some might say a milk chocolate, which I think is just beautiful in and of itself. But it's a special hue to that almond color. Beautiful eyes, her natural, beautiful mane of long hair. Could be short, ladies, no problem. And I do know of a time earlier when her hair was short. But inside, and if she came on, she might tell you this, she is broken. She's insecure. She covets what others have while not fully valuing what she has. She shows up as mean, aloof. Some say arrogant, but I think it's a defense mechanism to keep people from getting in. So she doesn't come off as approachable. And she said to me in conversation, I just can't seem to find the guy I'm looking for. I keep attracting, and she named different things. I said, well, clearly you're not attracting what you show on the outside. But are you attracting what's on the inside? Because if you're insecure, you're probably going to attract to you people that you can't trust. And if you covet what other people have, you're probably going to attract someone who is superficial. If we live out those parts of us that we have left unchecked, uncontrolled, untamed, undisciplined, don't they show up on the outside? And if we got good stuff on the inside and maybe not as beautiful a countenance on the outside, I ain't talking about nobody. Have you ever seen somebody who wasn't all of that fine, but the fineness on the inside came up and rose out of somewhere and they swooped you up and you're like, I don't know what that was. What is inside of you will get outside. And sometimes it'll be the only thing outside what's inside of you. This is true whether or not, for my folks that are on TikTok, whether you're a job seeker, unemployed, underemployed, unhappily employed, or you're looking for that relationship to make the difference, or you just wake up in the morning and you're not happy with you. I want to challenge your thinking as we're trying to get outside and connect with nature. And I couldn't quite do that today. Are you connecting what's inside to your outside? Is what you are on the inside shaping the reality of your outside? If you're amazing inside, but you're not so comfortable with what you look like outside, are you using and leveraging the beauty that is within, the amazingness that is within, to color, to uplift, to elevate what's on the outside? And if what's on the inside you know ain't right, you know you need to work on, don't you know it's impacting your outside? Now, I want to have grace with people because I need grace myself. I have grace with people when sometimes they show up in a way that is telling me something about the inside. It doesn't reconcile with what I see on the outside. Have you ever seen somebody happy-go-lucky and laughing, but they're messy and they're a gossiper and they're tearing people down? People that are really okay on the inside don't do those things, do they? But what is on the inside shows up as a behavior that is incongruent with what you see on the outside. So then the goal, I hope for me and for you, is that we work on the inside so much that it influences what we are on the outside, how we show up on the outside, how we look and feel about ourselves and navigate this space that we call life. As I talk to this beautiful woman, I'm going to keep saying young woman because I'm older than her, I could hear in her voice the frustration with having to confront some of the questions that I was asking her. She said, well, I meet guys and I don't want to give them the time of day. I said, imagine the nerve it takes for a gentleman to walk up to a beauty like you, and then you don't want to give him the time of day. Why are you impatient with men that want your attention? Is that your defense mechanism to head them off? The more that we delved in the questions, the more frustrated she got. And she said, I just forget it. I just won't be with anybody. I said, but what does your inside want? And that question sprung back to me that I wanted to share with you. What does your inside want? Does it want peace, healing, companionship, friendship, sensuality, intimacy? What does your inside want? What is it yearning for? And ask yourself, is that good? Maybe you're yearning to be recognized. Maybe you're yearning to be valued. Maybe you're yearning to be seen. How is that showing up on the outside? Hey, Beatrice Lynette Woodward Hill, be amazing. We love you. Kindness and respect are free. It comes right back to you, by the way. Yes, the challenge is if you aren't feeling kind to yourself, if you aren't respecting yourself, how do you really give away what is free? Because it's costing you everything, isn't it? If inside you feel horrible, inside you feel unkind, you feel unloved, you feel disrespected, you feel no worth or worthiness of being loved and receiving kindness, you might not be kind. Not to be confused with nice, excuse me. Nice is more polite. right? Kindness is more the warmth of your soul touching other people. That's the way I'd like to describe the two. I'm not the kindness guru or the niceness guru, but oftentimes I hear people say, "You're so nice," and I say, "Oh, I don't know. I seek to be kind. Sure, I want to be polite. I think that's just what you should be. But if I chose one or the other, I would want my soul, the warmth of who I am, to touch people versus to have the I's dotted and T's crossed. How do you do?" Yes, I think politeness has its place, but I think it's a start, it's a door to kindness. But I'm with Beatrice. Kindness and respect you can give, but you got to first give it to yourself. And I suspect, like this young lady that I had the conversation with, and I wish I had her permission to put her picture up, because I think all the fellows would be like, I'm going on 36 questions that lead to love 2.0 if she's participating. Beautiful, but angry. Beautiful, but broken. From a string of bad relationships with men who had no business being with her, and she had no business being with them. But you know how we do. We have an attraction to someone, and we let that attraction lead and guide our interaction. When really, it's better to let your interaction guide your attraction. But most people, I'm like you. If I see something that is amazing, I'm saying, wow, that's amazing. And rather than be guided by how we treat each other, how we interact, how we treat ourselves, I'm guided by the attraction. Is that you? Have you ever done that? Thought, how could I get in this situation? I'm totally not compatible with this clown. Forgive my choice words. I'm totally not compatible. You're not my yin to my yang. You're not my roof to my roof. You none of that. But the attraction, the lust of our eyes, and I don't think there's anything wrong with attraction. Don't get me wrong. And I see that my screens are kind of going, I'm looking at different devices. Nothing wrong with attraction. You should have it. You should nurture it. But should it be the guiding force? I think initial attraction is important. Chemistry is important. Sure. But should it guide your interactions? Because most time it's going to guide you to a sensuality level that the relationship has not been developed to meet. Your body's developed, your mind's developed around it, but the relationship, the relational aspect is not developed to be led by attraction. I'm talking about for long term. If your attraction is just to act on it and get in it, I'm not espousing that. But if that is what your will is, you will have what you will. Mm-hmm. But if your will is longer term, covenant and commitment, you can't be guided just by attraction, right? And so here this beautiful woman is, which is why I came on, and I got to get off. Broken, insecure, jealous-hearted, some say mean, and gorgeous on the outside. But what's seeping out is all of this toxic energy that says, run from me. And many people do. And I wanted to come on a day when I couldn't go outside because of the extreme weather in the way that I wanted to do it. I thought I'd take a moment to remind you, even if you're getting in touch with nature, outside of the God nature, the love nature, outside of getting in touch with that, because that's the first love, the quintessential love, I want you to get in touch with the next one where Jesus said, on these two commandments hang all the laws and the prophets, that you love the Lord your God with all you got. I'm paraphrasing. And your neighbor as you love yourself. Uh-oh. So the neighbor, the other, is the third love. The second love is love of self. Not lovers of self, but love yourself. Not idolize yourself. Not perverse the intent of God's love for you that he had intended. Love yourself. Love yourself, then you're going to start inside and reconcile those things that are uncomfortable, that unworthiness, that brokenness, that we're holding that uncle, that cousin, that stepfather, that boyfriend, that husband, we're holding them accountable, but we have the dagger in our hand and we can pull it out and stop the bleeding. We can work on getting the healing without holding them accountable, holding them hostage to it, right? They should be accountable for what they did, but you have to be accountable for what you now do, I guess is what I'm saying. Don't want to lessen the impact of anyone that has experienced any type of abuse or molestation. I do not intend that at all. I'm saying don't be held hostage by that so that you stay broken at their benefit. Because it's not costing them anything with you saying, see what they did to me. No, it's costing you everything. And you're carrying that around and it's showing up on the outside. So those things that are unreconciled, those are the things that can help you connect from inside out. It's 9:05. This is a short love and stuff, but we will be back next week outside, weather permitting. And then on July 28th, listen, Aria Moody, I've known Aria for 40 years. She's pretty much been the same person all these 40 years. Let me first say that. But she's a tremendous actor. And now she's a tremendous comedian. She's always been funny. But I want you to join us, Love and Stuff, to go and support her as one of our outside events. On July 28th, we're going to go to the Comedy Place. I'm going to tell you one second, but I'm going to post all of this so that you can have it to make sure you're able to join us at the Tuesday, July 28th at Boogie Nights and Punchline Comedy Lounge, 29555 Northwestern Highway, Suite 312, Southfield, Michigan. Doors open at 8. We're going to go July 28th, 2 weeks from tonight. And there will be an opportunity between now and then for people to win tickets. We want to encourage you to join us inside Love and Stuff. I want you to show out and be there. Those that are within our area. And I'm going to get a chance to go live. Won't be able to go live for the entire night. It is not sponsored by Love and Stuff. We're just going. So you got to bring your own, everything you bring in, your cover charge and all of that. We'll get to the place where we have events that we sponsor, but we're just going to be a part and to support Aria Moody. I'm going to tag her in this and drop the flyer in the comments, and I hope to see you there. Have a grateful evening. Thank you all. If you're in an extreme heat or weather area, especially if you have you're immunocompromised, please stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, and be well. And we shall see you soon.